old two-stroker YouTube channel. Today's episode, we're gonna drag this here gen set out of the weeds, crane it onto this here trailer, bring it home, and get it running. Stay tuned. Let's go. Well, so as usual, we're here in the woods looking at junk. My buddy Tommy's hooking me up here. V12 gen set, just kicking around. Gotta have it. Oh, there's batteries too, huh? Yeah. Dude, this is like a super handy setup for like generating power on the go.
That's what it was originally for.
Yeah, that's like such a badass idea. Typically the only time you like see one of these like is like a hospital will be pulling it out. Okay. You know what I mean? Like they used it as a backup Jenny.
Yeah.
Or something. Ants. That's okay. Oh. Somebody friggin' ranked on them. Dude, sick. It looks like it's in actually really nice shape, dude. Like really nice shape.
Been here for a while. Rain keeps it clean.
Bro, look at the fucking prickers on this thing. Good God. Prickers hate me. It don't have no hours on it. Dude, what a shame that the friggin' Jenny don't work.
And that would have been sick. Like I said, they had the fuel tank and stuff right in the front, so you just hook to it and go.
Yeah, this would have
it wherever you need power.
Yeah, and I'm sure they use the fuel for something.
Yep.
Can always use fuel for something now. Boy, this trailer looks like it's a good thing it's sitting on the cross members.
Yeah, the wood's over.
Yeah, it's done with its life. It's packed it in. A couple of ants are gonna lose their homes. But Tommy's already got it all unbolted here. Because he's the friggin' man and I was working this morning. What's the Jenny say? How many? 400 kW, bud. All the kWs. Wild. Got a tack plug. Nothing in it. Don't need a tack where we're going. Wow. Turbo's free.
That's good.
Yeah. Both of them. They feel all right.
I got that pipe. I put it in my truck. I don't know if you wanted it or not.
Yeah, I'll probably put it on there and then just like keep this all buttoned up, you know, just leave it right on the skid. Yeah. And that way it's sealed, you know what I mean? Like it's a sealed friggin' unit. All I gotta do is cover the exhaust. Wow, dude. In my backyard, that's the craziest part, you know? Like I've been all over the country buying this crap.
And it was 10 miles down the road just sitting here.
Yeah. Oh, it even smells like 40 weight, dude. Somebody cared for this thing. Tommy, you want to get this running today at my house?
Oh, definitely.
All right, perfect. We might have to
really hoping you were going to say that.
We might have to scab those batteries, bud.
That's fine.
I'm such a hood rat. I never have batteries in nothing. We started the race truck. We had to steal the batteries out of my Pete. Tommy, and the transmission fluid. Sick, dude. Boy, you really just gotta kind of watch where you walk on this thing.
Yeah, the wood's not in great shape.
No, she's done. Pack it up. Sick, dude. Golly, this is like super handy with that trailer, dude. I can't get over how handy of a setup this would be if you needed to gen power somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we put up those portable concrete plants all over the place.
Yeah.
And then you just drop it off.
Sick. What a good idea. It's an older Jenny too. It's got to be like early 70s if I had to guess. Like, it's got to be 70s. Just guessing, because like everything is cartridge filter.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance you got a set of channel locks?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, let's get the valve cover off, see what's in it for injectors. Oh, are they all the way at your truck?
Yeah.
Take mine. I would not walk that far. Ever. Sick. There's cool in there. No shit. What the fuck? I don't think whatever that is needs to be in there. It's like something tried to build a nest in this friggin' radiator cap. Look like they tried to seal it, or it's paint. Don't look like paint coming off. Oh, it's the paint on the inside. Yeah, it's paint. Oh yeah, boys, we're gonna get this running today. I feel it in my bones. This is a nice shape. What do we got for a serial number? We can check the year by the serial. 12VF is gonna be, looks like 43208. Let's see, 43208. I'm curious if I'm anywhere near right on the year. It looks older.
I don't have huge ones. Are these big enough?
Good enough for who they're for, I think. I don't have a huge one either, Tommy. He's good to go. Oh boy.
Too small?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. They're not too big, I know that. Oh yeah. Gump, you are a genius. Those are too small?
Yeah, Leatherman's
These
too
are
small.
just, dude, just. Leatherman got a screwdriver?
It does. Flathead?
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Do this the easy way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're the genius.
That's a bit of a stretch, Tommy. That one might need some negotiating.
Want a hammer?
I don't.
Dead blow hammer. We both got a yank at it?
Yeah, maybe. Easy though. Don't pull them things off there. See if we can hit it. Ants are pissed.
Yeah, they're losing their home
Pissed.
today.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they can still live there for a little while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a new location.
A louder location. Here, maybe I can. I think you can break your knife.
It's alright.
That's what everyone with a Leatherman says. It's all right.
It's already broken.
Yeah, they always are.
Yep. Well, you gotta have two.
Do you really?
Yeah, I got a spare at home for when I send this one in the Leatherman and get it fixed. Oh, you got it. You did it.
Always. Come on. Oh boy, the gasket was friggin' on there. All the leaves into it. Why, it's clean. Rack is stuck, which is to be expected. 2 screw racks, it's a little older. Oh, you got me? Man. I don't know if that's gonna come off of there without that boost tube coming off. Because of this.
Oh, you did it.
Oh, just the right angle of the dangle. Yeah, she's stuck with that. I would have been shocked if it wasn't. All the leaves. That's good. Get those right in there. It's like 1 horsepower per leaf, isn't it? 90s. That's what I figured. It's probably like, there's got to be 650 anyway. Big strapper. Sick.
650 horse?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll eat, dude. 90's a lot of injector for one of these. But all the Jennies had them because they had this thing.
Oh,
it ain't
that
like you
runs
can
all
get
the
that
time.
much radiator in a truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got coolant in it too. I looked when,
oh, yeah?
when you were taking my truck. Tag's missing. Or it's on the other side. Somebody's painted it the wrong color, I might add. Whose idea what the blue was, but I'll have a chat with them when. Dude. Sick. It's beautiful under that valve cover. I'm like,
be no problem to get it running today?
so, dude, just unstick all the injectors and give her. When's the last time they used it, you know?
Not a clue.
No. So like, you've never seen them use it though?
No. As far as I know, it's been sitting here since 2017 or 14. At least 17.
Well, that's not bad.
But I think it's been here a lot longer than that.
It appears as though
it's got some vines and stuff growing through it. It's there.
All roads lead to it's been here a minute. Well, this goddamn thing twisted like it was its job before. There she goes. Water intrusion, no bueno. Not that that gasket's healthy, but
it's better than no gasket.
That's correct. I think it is. Dude, sick. It's got Murphy switches on it, so the small hand with the circle there is the shutdown. So it's shut down like, looks like 200, 210 degrees. And then there's your needle for your pointer for what's actually in it at the moment. And I'm sure that the oil pressure is either broke or it just comes up when you start it, you know what I mean? Like, But the reason, so these two-strokes are so popular in gen sets is because there's no engine that's faster from cold start to wide open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the time, that's why they're typical like in hospital setups and shit, because the time to, like from not running to making power was like wicked quick. They were the fastest engine for that. So they're like, there's no better gen set, you know what I mean? Because it can go from literally not spinning at all to making power in like 2 seconds, you know?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's no lag time at all, really.
No, I mean, it's
you
like...
don't want a couple minutes of lag time or nothing.
Yeah, it's like instant, dude. Like, as soon as you... That's what this thing is here. Is it's got some goofy... They always had it's a goofy hydraulic governor on it. Yeah. So, like, you start it, it's just going to go wide, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Go right to governed RPM, dude. Give her all the way. And it's probably... Without looking at it, it's either a 1200 or an 1800 RPM. Actually, the gen head will tell us. Because the gen head is rated for a certain amount of voltage at a certain RPM. That's how it works. Yeah, 1800 RPM set. So this will go right to 1800.
That's...
Sketch.
Yeah, it seems aggressive for...
For like absolutely zero oil pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all loaded up here. Tommy strapped her down while I was busy playing with my dingus. Gen head's way heavier than I thought it was. But I took the air filter off the thing. That's actually what I was doing. I thought it'd be good to seal up the intake. It's gonna set. Cool. Look at him go, fellas. He's my trained assistant. I already got the valve cover off. No direction from me whatsoever. Probably better at it than I am already.
They just watched you do it about an hour ago.
It's true, but nobody ever picks up on nothing. All right, wow, I'm fat. Locked up solid?
I guess.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't spin.
Okay. Oh yeah. Right is tight, tight is right. So what we're gonna do is we'll roll the motor over through like 360 degrees, and whatever one of these is stuck is gonna stay down. The plunger will stay down, and that's what we gotta get free.
Free up.
You know, and when that frees up, it's directly connected to the finger down here, which is what this operates. So that's why it's much more durable to f with this thing rather than the
force that.
Yeah, correct. Boy, she's a good looking motor. So, did you get the other one too?
I didn't get to that side.
I was gonna say, you're a model of efficiency. Oh, yeah, we spilled some oil here, fellas, because we're idiots. Mostly me. Tommy's smart. What I wanted to do was drain a little bit of oil out of the pan just to see what was in it. And we got like a little bit of water. Not like a lot of water, just like a little bit. Like maybe the bottom of a soda can. Like, not a lot. Not enough for me to be concerned. And then the rest was just oil. So we're gonna pull this valve cover off here. I'm gonna roll the motor over 360, and then figure out what injectors are stuck, free them up, and then we'll bring you back. You guys have seen that 10,000 times, so I'm not gonna bore you with it. Because let's be honest, you're not gonna watch it anyways. Boys, so we cracked open this generator part here because we were trying to figure out how it like started the engine, because we're idiots. And I think I found out what's wrong with it. It's painted the wrong color. But then check out what we found. All the friggin' original manuals for it, boys. Look at this. '75, '76, everything's dated. Dude, it's got the friggin' brochure, bud. How many HPs? It's gotta tell you. Who sells a motor without knowing horsepower? 575. So I was wrong. 575. Oh, but that's at 1800.
Oh.
That's like not even at real RPM.
So that's what it makes when she's generating power.
Yeah. Yeah,
twist her up a little more.
At 60 hertz, which is, that's probably the difference between 50 and 60 hertz is 1200 RPM and 1800, I would imagine. So, yeah, dude, that's a ripper. Yeah, 575 at 1800, dude. So 2400, that's easy 650. Sick. I guess it wasn't that wrong. This is so cool. And look what else they got me. Bam, another manual I don't need, but have to have. So cool. I actually don't even have one of these. Engine starting controls. We're gonna need that for sure. Wild. All right, so anyway, check this out, fellas. Here's what we got. This is like a miracle of Christ. There are no stuck injectors, none. Either side. It's a friggin' ripper the whole way. It's never happened to me before, so I'm like pretty pumped about it. Tommy thinks I'm geeking out. He's like, dude, chill. So I guess what we're gonna do is I'm gonna change this line because clearly that's not gonna suck fuel. And we're gonna put a bucket here, run the 2 lines into it, and then get some batteries to it, and hopefully it don't come apart. All right, boys, delay a game. Tommy, tell the people what we're doing.
We're gonna siphon fuel out of the truck to make the generator run.
Why?
Because the fuel hose is too short to reach all the way in the can.
Because I'm too fucking cheap to buy fuel. That's why. Oh yeah, bud. It's full right to the top.
That's perfect.
Boys, I'm gonna warn you, there's nothing but cherry flavor in that tank. This tank is not plumb to the truck. I don't want to hear it in the comments. Don't get it too far in there. What's that fuel look like?
Red.
Does it look schmooey? At least, worst case, all this ever is a documentation of my life. I'm just writing a documentary. 120-minute video at a time. That's gotta go. Did you just see that, dude?
Yeah, the whole thing moved.
The whole thing.
That's gotta go.
Not even half of it.
That's gotta go.
What did it hit?
I have no idea, but that whole thing moved. It needs to come off before you start this engine.
Yeah, it's gonna end up like, oh yeah, it's hitting the fan down there, dude.
Tracy asked if we had drinks in the garage. I said, yep. She goes, is there water though?
Dude, it's like you know when you marry the right girl, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You should do right away.
she asks you questions like that,
Yeah.
you know? I'm gonna see if we got a blower flap tripped or something.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, it ain't like getting any air.
What's that thing rattling the fan? Is
What?
that what that is? That rattling noise?
Yeah, it's hitting the fan's hitting the guard. Either it ain't caught yet, or like maybe, I don't know, maybe the generator's like loading it. That's possible too. I turned it off, but
It fired right up.
Hell yeah, it did, dude. Fired up like it's never been shut off. It didn't even white smoke, dude.
No, it just fired right up.
Probably the easiest start in Detroit I've ever like pulled out of a field. Because that's like realistically where it came from.
Yeah.
But at least now I know that like I can control it here and I know everything works. So like we can, motor's like beautifully clean and I go and cover it in oil. Nobody cares.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Here, bro.
It fired. I'm real impressed how quickly it started. I thought for sure it was gonna have to crank for a while.
I can't believe how quickly it started, dude. I'm like not totally sold on this whole fan shroud deal, but
Yeah, it's making some noise.
oh yeah, it's unhappy about my life choices. No, it's not at all. I don't know how this friggin' thing works. It's probably, I don't know. I would imagine something's got to tell it. I don't know.
Maybe because you got none of the wires hooked up.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Since maybe we disconnected everything, I don't know. To be honest with you, dude, but
yeah, running 45, 40.
Runs
really cranked it, then it went up.
Yeah,
but it's cold, so.
No, she'll hold, this thing should hold 50, 55 pounds wide open, no problem.
Yeah.
You know, even hot, you know, it shouldn't really dip through there. Boy, it runs a treat though.
It doesn't run bad.
No, like.
I'm surprised how quickly it started up.
Dude, fires right up.
I thought it was cranking so slow, like this thing's never gonna start. Barely turning. Yeah, once you push your lever a little bit, it'll start.
It'll turn, and like I bet you, like if I leave it to in the start position,
yeah,
it'll start half revolution. Like it won't even have to. Not that time. Sure how that governor is supposed to work or whatever, but never mess with no genset governor, you know?
Yep.
Other than to override it for shenanigans. Sick!
So you think it might power your house, it just won't power a concrete plant. It might have 100 volts or whatever, but it doesn't have three-phase no more.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, it might be
screw it.
It might be a freaking mint 120 freaking genset.
Be thirsty.
Yeah, oh, there's no way you could afford to fuel it. I couldn't anyway. Golly.
Imagine how much fuel that would go through. Your house loses power for 2 days.
Dude, all of it. All of it. I just have to have a fuel truck brought in.
Yep. Every day.
Yeah.
Not touching it. Better.
Battery. That tried to go.
I hit the switch and it turned off.
No shit. That tried to start, dude. That engaged the starter while it was running. You know what I'm saying?
Ready? Nothing.
That's so weird.
Says engine on.
Did you hear it engage?
Oh yeah, I'm like, what in the hell is that noise?
Yeah.
And as soon as I flipped the switch, it shut off.
Try the knob.
What do you want to do with the knob?
I don't know. Turn the knob. What does the knob do?
Switch is on.
Knob does nothing.
Turn the knob all the way.
a sweetheart of a motor. Golly, it sounds way better than that fan clattering around, don't it?
Much better, yep.
Dude, it was goofy when that thing started to engage the starter like as the thing was shut off.
Didn't want to shut off, it wanted to run.
Yeah, it was like, yo, don't shut me off, bro. I want to go.
I didn't know if something was rubbing the
I didn't know. I thought,
nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I was like, oh, did the Jenny just engage? Like, I didn't know what just happened. And then I figured it out when it when I let go of that and it was going, I'm like, oh, it's a starter. That's when it occurred to me.
And why no part of shutting off?
Oil's warm. That's airbox pressure. Those go right into the airbox, which is where the blower puts air. So that's why you feel that, yeah. There's always constant pressure. And then how that's set up, Tommy, so that there's one on each end of the block, on each side, and so that if anything accumulates, because as the pistons come up and pass those ports, it gets oil and fuel and schmoo into the airbox.
Yeah.
And so that's what those are drained, so that'll just made to run out. That's why everybody says Detroit's leak oil. They don't actually leak oil any more than any other motor, but they're made to slobber out of those drains.
I get it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you look, it looks like oil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and a lot of it is oil, but it's not, you know.
It's not leaking.
It's designed to do that. I mean, this design was from 1938. It's been a minute, you know.
Was it really from 38?
Yeah, dude. These were in the, like, well, not the V12, but the 671.
I know they were World War II.
Yeah, they powered landing crafts and Sherman tanks in World War II.
I knew that. I knew Detroit won World War II.
100% it did. But so that's why they get their reputation for leaking oils, because, and especially as a motor wears, it puts way more shit in the airbox, and so way more shit then comes out of the tube, and so you'll get, you know, they call them the road oiler, you know what I mean? But that's what they're just.
That's what they're designed to wear.
A healthy motor, it like you could tell a lot by what the slobber tubes look like. This thing is healthy, dude. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing come out of there. That's just, I mean, we run this thing probably 5-10 minutes, and it's just barely a drip on the deck of the trailer. You know, that ain't nothing. My cab over slobber is way more than that.
So now that's the air, that's the positive pressure that you're talking about, the naturally aspirated air or whatever?
Yeah, that's air from the blower. So this is a little bit different because this one has turbos. So it pushes turbo air, like turbocharged air, comes out of the discharge pipe of the turbo and then right into the top of the blower. So then the blower actually compresses it slightly more and pushes it in.
Not much more, but just
not much more. No, the blower doesn't make any like really boost over atmospheric. It does make more because it has to push exhaust air out of the engine. Yeah. You know, like if you have like on a 92, these 71s are a dry liner design, so that liner actually just slides down into a metal cavity in the block. There's no coolant around the liner. Oh. There's coolant around the cavity in the block, but all your heat transfer on a 71 is done through metal to metal contact. So when you hone, you have to be very careful when you hone the block to fit new liners. That fit is critical. Yeah. Because that's where all your heat transfer. If it's loose, it's gonna get all fucked up.
The heat's not gonna transfer.
You're gonna get hot spots if it's tight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very critical on a 71. Whereas a 92 is a wet liner engine, so that cavity is full of coolant. So if you just pull the liner out of a 92, you get coolant all inside the motor. Whereas 71, you just pull a liner. I mean, if you could get one out, you know what I mean? Like obviously the head would have to be off and shit, but 92, if you get bad like a liner O-ring or something, a lot of times what'll happen is it'll put coolant into the airbox, which you'll then see come out of your slobber tubes. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes it'll put it in the pan, you know what I mean? Like, that's why when I check them, that's why I checked it to make sure see if there was water in the pan, and then that's why I didn't care to start it, because I knew it wasn't coolant, it was just water.
Just a little bit of water.
Yeah, so it was most likely condensation from sitting for 700 years. Because the oil wasn't milked. I mean, the oil's not milked over or nothing. It's nothing to worry about, I don't think.
And it was only a little bit off the back.
Yeah, right. It was like nothing, really. Well, boys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. We had a ton of fun doing this. Something a little bit out of the ordinary, but something like this pops up around the corner, you make sure you go get it, you know. So, yeah, check the website, old2stroker.com. We got some merch in there, just stickers and magnets for now. Waiting on koozies, intergalactic back order, shocking. And the t-shirt place is still messing me around. Also not surprised. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying. Lots more coming up. We'll see you in the next one.